G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Chinny Cylinders. Today we're going to do something a bit different. We're going to show you how to change a clutch on a Masport cylinder mower. So let's get it done. So first things you need to do is remove this cover here. So I've already done that. It's 4 bolts or 4 screws. There's one here, and 2 at the back. And then this cover will lift off. Next thing you want to do is loosen these bolts here, 1, 2, and there's 2 of those on the other side. So I'll go ahead and I'll remove those now. Okay, so that's been removed. Now we can slide that engine back, and so we can gain access to the clutch itself. So we just pick it up, pull it back, and there's your clutch right there. Okay, so with that one removed, there's the old one, as you can see here. Okay, there's the new one. So it's a matter of now removing 1, 2, 3 bolts, and that'll actually unbolt and slide out of there. So I'll go ahead and remove them. Okay, so those 3 bolts have been removed. That piece will actually slide out now. Oh, actually, sorry, there's a grub screw there that also needs to be removed, otherwise it can't slide through that hole. So I'll remove that grub screw now and we'll keep going. Okay, so grub screw removed. That now slides out, as you can see. And we're just gonna use this old part because that's for the Honda. The one I got's got a Briggs on it, so a slightly different keyway, but this will work. So we're gonna slide that back in. Okay, and then line up the holes at the back so we can re-bolt it. So bolt holes are about there somewhere. So I'll go ahead now and bolt it up. Okay, so I've changed it all over. As you can see here, there it is. The glove's broken, better remove it. Anyway, so there's the new clutch. As you can see here, they've got the springs in there. As it picks up RPM, these want to open up and grip on the inside of that drum there, which creates drive. So that's what fails. Generally, these springs weaken over time and stop retracting it back, so they're always engaged, even at idle. So that's what you do. There's the back on 1, 2, 3 bolts being replaced, and you've got your locating and grub screw there. So what I'll do now is I'll put that back on. I'll show you how that's done. Then it's a matter of tightening those up. So that goes all the way there. Now we get our 10mm, we'll tighten the top up here. Hold it firm on the shaft. Okay. Then you've got a lock nut, which you can do up. Okay, now we spin this around and we'll tighten that grub screw up as well at the same time. So it's an Allen key. I've got these U-Butte Allen key screwdrivers, they're pretty cool. Make the job lots easier. Okay, that's tight. It's not going anywhere now. Okay, so basically I'm going to give that a quick wipe down. because I had a bit of gunk in there. Now's the perfect time to maintain your mower as well at the same time. So give that a wipe down, nice and clean. Okay, perfect. Now I'll just reinstall it. So basically it's as simple as making sure in there's all good. While I'm in here, I'll give it a wipe. Okay. Nice and clean. That'll slide in place, marry up. Now it's a process of replacing those bolts now and putting it all, doing it back to front to what you did before. So I'll go ahead now and I'll throw some bolts in it. So there's my first one. You want to tighten these up once you're done as well. So the rule of thumb is you want to get everything in place first. You don't want to tighten anything down until all four are in position, and you can confirm that you've got it all squared up, because if it's not, you're going to have dramas. So that's those two started. So I like to just wind them down, just so I've still got movement and tilt with my mower, my motor, sorry, and I'm able to continue to bolt the rest of it down and move it slightly if I need to. So those ones are almost down there. All right, I'll move on to the back ones, and that should square it right up. Now, this piece here, this PTO or whatever, the drum, it actually has a locating pin as well that locates inside that bearing, so don't stress too much. You can't really stuff it up. It's sort of got to sit in there anyway. So I'll replace the back two now. Now generally it would be easier to do this on a workbench, but I haven't got anyone here to help me lift this and put it on the bench, so unfortunately we're working on the ground today, which is okay by me. Righto, so nice bolt's going in the hole now. You can feel it getting started there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead now and tighten these all up, and I'll get you back on and show you what's going on. Okay, so that's all been bolted back together. Now the moment of truth. So remembering this reel wasn't stopping spinning, it kept spinning all the time. So we've changed the clutch and we're going to see now how it goes. So here we go, we'll start her up. Like a Honda, should start first pull. There you go. So you can see there at idle, it's not spinning at all, the reel's staying disengaged. As soon as I bring up the revs, that reel and the centrifugal clutch should cut in and it should start driving the reel. So there you have it. It's a pretty simple task, really. It's a few bolts. You got to buy the part. Now I got this part through a Masport dealer. That's Brisbane Cylinder Mower Specialist. I bought that part through them, but you can buy them online. They're generally speaking, they're about 100, 120 bucks, somewhere around there for the kit. And that'll come with everything you need to change the clutch. Now, these Masports do cop a bit of a bad rap, saying that they have clutch issues, and yeah, look, they do wear out. It's to me, I think it's a bit of a serviceable part, and I don't think they last forever. So look, I'm happy to change mine every few years when it lets go and stops disengaging, but look, some people don't like doing that. So that's how you do it. That's how you fix the issue of the Masport clutch. I hope you guys liked this video and found it informative. I'm gonna go ahead now, continue cleaning this up and getting it ready. All right, thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.